Hello friends, myself Harsh. Currently I am pursuing BTech in Computer Science Engineering from Pandit Dindayal Energy University. Today I am going to present you our website on disk scheduling algorithm. We made this website as a part of our operating system lab project. Throughout this project, Dr. Rutvij Jhaveri guided us in improving our website. This website was made using React.js. So as you can see, this is our home page of our website, and this is the nav bar of our website from which you can navigate through different pages of our website. And this is the footer of our website. We have implemented 4 disk scheduling algorithms. Each algorithm is having 2 buttons. One is calculate and one is learn more. If user wants to simulate the algorithm directly, then he or she can click on the calculate button. And the second one is learn more, which will give you detailed information about a particular algorithm. We have tried to make the interface of this website as simple as possible, but at the same time it is very user friendly. So now let's see what is disk scheduling algorithm. So disk scheduling algorithm manages the request and also decides the order of the disk access given to the request. So now let's see each algorithm one by one. So now let's start with FCFS. FCFS stands for first come first serve algorithm. First come first serve is an operating system scheduling algorithm that automatically executes queued requests and process in order of their arrival. It is the easiest and simplest CPU scheduling algorithm. In this type of algorithm, process which requests the CPU first get the CPU allocation first. This is managed with a FIFO queue. The full form of FCFS is first come first serve. As you can see, we have included images according to the algorithm side by side to make the user understand the algorithm verbally and visually. And here are the characteristics of FCFS algorithm, advantages and disadvantages of FCFS algorithm. So now let's simulate this one. So here we have to enter the string and here we have to enter the head position. So let's enter the head position. Now let's click on calculate. So here is the seek sequence that we got, and here is the seek time that we got. Seek sequence is the order in which request will be executed, and seek time is the time required to move the disk arm to the required track. And this is the graph that we got, and x-axis of the graph represents seek count and y-axis of the graph represents seek sequence. And if we hover on the points in the graph, then user will see the seek time at the particular position. Now let's move on to our next algorithm, which is SSTF algorithm. SSTF stands for shortest seek time first, and SSTF selects the request which is closest to the current head position before moving the head away to service other requests. This is done by selecting the request which has the last seek time from the current head position. Characteristics of SSTF method. The SSTF algorithm selects the request having the minimum distance from the current head position. Arrange all the input-output requests in ascending order. The head will find the nearest request present in any direction, left or right, and will move to the next request. Then the head will move another nearest request which has not been serviced present in any direction. And here are the advantages and disadvantages of SSTF algorithm listed here. So now let's try simulating this one. So let's enter a string and enter a head position. So here is the seek sequence that we got, and here is the seek time that we got, and here is the graph that we got. Now let's move on to our next algorithm, which is scan. In scan disk scheduling algorithm, head starts from one end of the disk and moves towards the other end, servicing requests in between one by one and reach the other end. Then the direction of the head is reversed and the process continues as head continuously scan back and forth to access the disk. Characteristics of scan method. In scan disk scheduling algorithm, head starts from one end of the disk and moves towards the other end, servicing requests in between one by one and reach the other end. Then the direction of the head is reversed and the process continues as head continuously scan back and forth to access the disk. So this algorithm works as an elevator and hence also known as the elevator algorithm. As a result, the requests at the mid-range are serviced more and those arriving behind the disk arm will have to wait. And here are some advantages and disadvantages of the scan algorithm. Now let's try simulating this one. So let's enter a string and enter a head position value. Now let's try simulating for a left direction first. So this is the seek sequence that we got and this is the seek time that we got and this is the graph that we got. Now let's change the direction to right. As soon as we changes the direction, our graph changes dynamically. And this is the new seek sequence that we got and new seek time that we got. Now let's move on to our last algorithm, which is C-scan. The circular scan C-scan scheduling algorithm is a modified version of the scan disk scheduling algorithm that deals with the inefficiency of the scan algorithm by servicing the request more uniformly. Characteristics of C-scan method. Like scan, C-scan moves the head from one end servicing all the requests to the other end. However, as soon as the head reaches the other end, it immediately returns to the beginning of the disk without servicing any request on the return trip and starts servicing again once reaches the beginning. This is also known as the circular elevator algorithm as it essentially treats the cylinders as a circular list that wraps around from the final cylinder to the first one. The distance variable is used to store the absolute distance between the head and current position. And here are some advantages and disadvantages of the C-scan algorithm. Now let's simulate this one and let's enter the string and the head position and select the direction to left. As you can see, we have got the graph and the seek sequence and seek time. Now if user enters the negative value, then he will get the alert, and if he also enters in head position, then also he will get the alert. Okay, so these were the 4 algorithms which we implemented using JavaScript in backend, and this is the about us page of our website. Here are the core team members of our project and their contributions in the project. We have used Netlify in order to host our website. Link of this website is given in the description of the video, along with the GitHub link from where you can download the source code of this website. Thank you for watching this video.